My name is Mike Cooper. I'm the facilitator for the Smart Recovery Program in Hackensack, New Jersey, and I'm here to share my story of addiction and my journey with Smart. I started drinking at a very young age, at about 14. Like most kids, I did it to fit in. I felt very alienated growing up, being of a multi-ethnic background, and it was difficult. I was bullied often, and I did not feel like I fit in anywhere in school or sports or any of the other activities with other youth my age. Um, I had a lot of family issues growing up. I came from a broken home. Father left when I was in my early adolescence. He struggled with mental illness for most of his life, which I always had a problem understanding. And my life got worse. I couldn't hold down relationships. I bounced from job to job. I wound up with 3 DUIs by the time I was 35 years old. And I was lost. I started to believe that this was the life that I was going to live, and that there was no hope. I did try to quit numerous times, 12-step programs, therapy. None of it worked. I gave up. I surrendered. I knew I couldn't do anything to change my life on my own anymore. And at the time, I wasn't even aware of what SMART was. I reached out to the one source that I knew I had, which was the VA, and I called their crisis line and I told them I needed help. They got me into a detox and IOP intensive inpatient program in West Haven, Connecticut, and it was there that I was introduced to the SMART Recovery Program. And I had never heard of SMART before. I had no idea what it was. I just knew that AA and NA had never worked for me. So here's this program that's a secular, science-based program that they say can help you with your habitual habits and your bad behaviors. And there's no spirituality necessary. There's no labeling necessary. No counting days. And I was taken by surprise, absolutely by surprise. And I came in with a lot of questions. I wanted to know how to specifically defeat my issues. And for the first time, I got answers on how to do these things. It was the first time I had ever been shown an actual path. And as a veteran, someone who's been trained to follow a specific set of orders to a specific goal, it adheres to my mind when I'm given a directive and a sense of purpose. And Smart Recovery did that for me, because I would ask a question and I got an answer. And it was the most reassuring experience I ever had in recovery. And it stuck and it worked right away. And I ate it all up. I lived, breathed SMART while I was in recovery in the IOP. And I eventually finished the program in Connecticut, and I applied for a 4-month live-in intensive rehab program at the Bath VA in Bath, New York, which I was accepted to. And it was there that I continued my Smart Recovery training to the point that I took my facilitator course, passed it. And my goal was, when I came out, I knew what I wanted to do. I knew this worked for me. I knew that this could work for others like me. I know many people have questions. Many people want to rely on themselves. They don't want to be told that they are powerless against this. They don't want to be told that they can't defeat it. That'll be with them for the rest of their lives, and there's nothing you can do. Especially, my brothers and sisters who have had training and who have served this country and who still serve this country, and first responders who serve this country. We are strong people, and we believe that there is an answer to oppositions, and it comes through training and camaraderie and faith in oneself and your abilities. And Smart Recovery gave that to me. It gave that back to me. It gave that feeling of purpose and structure and power. I literally felt empowered. I knew, not just hoped, not just believed, I knew I could do something about my addiction. And I've been doing it ever since. And I believe in this program. I believe in this program because it works. I know it works, not because it was told to me, not because I read it in a book, because my experience through my life and through what I've done in SMART has shown me that this program is effective. And I know others like me who have questions. How can I defeat my anxiety, my depression, my anger? What can I do to keep these urges and cravings at bay? What are the specific actions I have to take to keep myself from walking back down that path that brings me back to my habitual behaviors? SMART has answers, and you begin to develop these skills through the tools that SMART has encompassed into the program, and you begin to build your own arsenal, your own toolbox of what works for you in your road to recovery. And as you see your progress, and as you become stronger, and as you become more knowledgeable, you become more confident, and your empowerment builds. And that's how this program is effective. And I believe if you are watching this and you are interested in learning, you have made the right decision, because regardless of what your end game and what your goals may be, this program will be effective for you if you apply yourself. And I highly recommend it to anyone who's watching.